runners, it's me. I'm ready to give you my week 2 Mount Charleston training rundown from outdoors today. I'm sorry, I don't look real presentable. My hair is a mess. And on the weekends, I'm be honest, I don't really put a lot of effort into my appearance. And the weekends are when I have time to record these videos. So it is what it is. It's not a beauty video. I hope you're not watching for beauty tips. If you are, this is a video for running. So I don't, there's other videos you can watch for beauty. Mine is not one of them. Anyway, so I'm going to give you, as you know, I'm training for the Mount Charleston Revel Canyon Marathon to take place on April 2nd. So I'm kind of going through my training. This is week 2, and it's still kind of boring, the training. It's a lot of easy runs. I'm just building up to the next step in my training, which I think is speed and then endurance. I don't know. But so my week starts off on Sundays today, which is the day I'm recording. But I'm going to talk to you about last Sunday. I believe in my last video, I said I wanted to focus on sleep and nutrition and running easier. And as you will see by my rundown, I kind of failed miserably at it. Not failed miserably. I won't say, just isn't quite where I want to be. There's still work to be had in this area, and I will tell you why. So last Sunday, I ran an easy 6 miles at a 9:42 pace, and my heart rate was an average of 140. For an easy run, I really like to be in the 135-ish range, but it is what it is. I felt good. My heart rate, just whatever, was 140. And I also did a strength session on Saturday with Heather Robertson. Heather Robertson I adore her. She's on YouTube. I adore that she's free and she doesn't speak or talk during her videos. It's just music, and whatever it is I want to focus on, whether it's glutes, abs, whatever it is, legs, full body, she has a video for it, ranging from any time amount between 10 minutes to 40 minutes to an hour. And so I find videos that I can fit in. So right now it's just 10-minute sessions. And I feel like 10 minutes is better than nothing at all. And I'm really focusing on glutes and abs. I think that is essential to running stronger or better, or the glutes and abs, especially a hilly race, particularly a downhill race like what I'm going to be running. So those are my focuses. So I think I did a 10-minute glute session on Sunday. Monday, I ran an easy 6 with my friend Stephanie. Again, we talk the whole time during the run, and we ran 6 miles at a 9:34 pace, and my heart rate was a 135. So interesting that the day before was a 9:42 and my heart rate was 140. And on Monday, it's much, it's a bit quicker of a pace, and it's 135. I don't know why. I did sleep 7 hours and 16 minutes, and I got 26 minutes of REM only, which is terrible. I don't know how to improve that. I don't know what to do. It's not like I'm drinking heavily during the week. I don't even think I had any wine all week long. I don't know why I'm not sleeping better. I go to bed at 9. I wake up at 5:20. I don't know. And then I also did strength on Monday. I think I did glutes, just 10 minutes, because that's all I can fit into my life. Tuesday, I ran another 6 miles with my friend, and we did a 9:34 pace again. And I don't look at my watch during these runs. I just evaluate it after the fact. And my heart rate was 139. I got 7 hours and 32 minutes of sleep. REM is only at 34 minutes. Again, for a good night's sleep, you need an hour and a half. And it's really important when you're exercising, the REM, because it aids in your recovery. So this is all a bit concerning to me, and I don't know why I'm not sleeping better. But again, how much stock do I put into the Garmin watch evaluating it? I did have a formal sleep study done a couple years ago in which the results were that I sleep fine. So I just have to kind of go off that. This was all driven from my Fitbit that I had many, many years ago when I was like only running casually. And my Fitbit, the stats were much worse than the Garmin. I would sleep all night and then be like, you got 2 hours of sleep. And I was freaking out. I was like, what do you mean I only got 2 hours of sleep? So I don't know. maybe I can't put that much stock into it. I just can't, because there's nothing I can do to change it, and it just gets me down. So anyway, that was Tuesday. Wednesday was an off day for me. Thursday, I ran 6 easy at 9:27. Heart rate was a 141. I only got 6 hours and 50 minutes of sleep that night. I did a 40-minute strength session on Thursday. Friday was an off day for me. And Saturday, this is exciting news. I bought the ASICS Metaspeed Speed, Metaspeed Sky, something like that. Those shoes. They're carbon plated fast shoe. I got it. And it's terrible name, ASICS, terrible name because I can't remember it. Just like I can't remember the new name of Sex and the City. What is it called? And then it happened. And then I don't know. What is it called? I keep forgetting. I keep talking to friends about it. I'm like, the new Sex and the City. I don't know what it's called. I just don't. And I also don't know what the ASICS new shoe is called. But I ran in that on Saturday. And even though my schedule called for an easy 8 miles, I was in the mood for something with a little bit of pep, right? I was like, I'm going to, I just kind of want to run comfortably harder. I haven't really ran hard since Revel Canyon Big Bear. I've been really taking it easy. And so I tried out these new shoes, and I have to say, I'm a believer. But they're expensive. They're like $250, which I think is a lot. After tax is $275, you guys, $275 on a running shoe. Like, I can't even wear it out and look cute. Like, it's an ugly shoe too. And it's gonna like draw attention to it. I wish I had it. I should have had it here. I'll show it to you next week, but I wanted to try it out because I can return it if I don't love it. And I will at $250. If I don't love it, I will return it. But so comfortably hard, kind of easy. And I could not get this shoe to go slower than an 8:30 pace. I kept looking at my watch thinking, slow down, slow down. It's supposed to be kind of an easy run today. So I did 8 miles on Saturday at an 8:27 pace. My average heart rate was 155, which is higher, right? Not super high, but higher. And so I was clearly working hard. It wasn't all the shoe. It was me and the shoe working together as a team. And my sleep that night was only 6 hours and 51 minutes. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because I hosted my work Christmas party the night before, and I had about 30 people here from my work. And so I went to bed late, and I got up and ran. And my run was 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's what I want. That's my target. So, and I did have a few cocktails. I did partake in a few cocktails, which is interesting because that's supposed to affect your REM. Didn't affect my REM that night. Nope. All the rest of the week I didn't drink at all, and I couldn't get any REM. And that night I had a couple cocktails, and I got 1 hour and 30 minutes of REM. I don't know why. So, but some things during the week that I had parent-teacher conferences, which went really well, but they are emotionally exhausting. And so maybe that affected my sleep and my REM. I was feeling a bit more stressed. I don't know. So that was a week in review. Today is Sunday, which I cover next week, but I will say that my friend David turned 41. And so we all took a grit cycle class for his birthday, which is great. So much better than, eating a ton of food, and he wanted to do it. So a bunch of us went and did it, and it was a lot of fun. So, and I ran before. So now all I need to do today is find a place to swim, and then I can get a little triathlon in. No, I'm not going to do that. But, so that was fun. That was a bit different thing to do today. So that is my update for the week. If you're a dog fan, when my friend Stephanie and I were running through the park on Thursday, there's a dog park in the park that we run in, and we're running by, and it's about 6 a.m. and we hear this little whimper from the dog park. So we walk over, and someone abandoned their little puppy in the dog park. Can you believe it? It was just this little puppy, and he was so upset, and it was shaking because it was cold. So I took some pictures, and then I got home. I had to go to work. Stephanie fortunately did not. So she called the shelter, and they picked it up. She went at 8 o'clock and checked again, and the dog was gone. But guess who's fostering the dog now? Not me. Not me. I have too much. I already have a dog of my own, but she is now fostering the dog. And so she brought him by yesterday. And it was cute. But I was like, so what are you going to name him? She's like, I'm just fostering him. I was like, no, you're not going to be able to give the dog up. What's his name? You know, like, stop it. You're not just fostering this dog. This dog is going to be your dog that we found in the park on a run. Anyway, I thought I would share a little side note because it was kind of sad, but yet a bit of a happy ending. So I'll let you know what happens with this dog. I guess some people already want to see it. And it was a really sweet puppy. It's a half pit bull, maybe Great Dane. It's going to be a big guy, but really mellow. Anyway, that I could do a whole other video on this dog, but I won't bore you with that. So next week is coming up. So I did some strength training. I've been wearing for my easy runs the Asics Nova Blast 2, and I've decided that I don't like them. They feel a bit like clown shoes for me. Like, I don't know, and they're very cushioned. I thought I would never find a cushioned shoe that I didn't like. And I think contrary to popular belief and reviews, because everyone loves this shoe, I just don't that much. And I will say that I have piriformis issues. And when I was training for Big Bear, I went to the chiropractor and kind of worked it out. Like, it was manageable. I was really worried about running the full marathon and how that would affect my piriformis. Thank gosh it was okay. But I will say, since I started wearing the Nova Blast 2, that it's been very painful on my piriformis. So I think I'm gonna just stick to my glycerin 19s for my easy run. And for my speed work, my love for the Saucony Endorphin Speed, which I wore in my marathon. I have the Saucony Endorphin Pro, which I haven't worn, but I got it for $100 and I want to give that a few spins. And then I really liked the Asics. I'll be curious to compare the Asics Meta Speed Sky to the Saucony Endorphin Pro to see which one I like better, because the Asics, that's $250. So that's $150 more than what I bought the Saucony for, which I got on a discount. But I don't know if it's going to be that much better than the Saucony. And I heard the Nike Zoom Alpha Fly 4%, that shoe, the super shoe of Nike. Again, I'm not great with names. These names are getting too complicated for me. But I had a friend who ran London in that shoe. London, not a hilly marathon, by the way, from my understanding. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's hilly. She said her toes bled and she lost toenails with that shoe. So I'm staying away from the Nike super shoe. Anyway, nutrition was better, packed my lunch every day, had dinner planned for the evenings. So that was good. Sleep, I got to figure that out. I've had it for a while, Michael Walker's. I think it's Michael Walker, Dr. Walker. He has a book called Why We Sleep. And I've had it for a couple of years. I just started reading it. So I thought I'll give myself 10 pages a day to read that, along with the other books that I read. So anyway, week 2 recap. Happy running. Have a great week. And I'll check in with you for week 3. Yeah. So over the break, I'm a teacher, as you know, so I get 2 weeks off at Christmas. I'm going to try to figure out how to incorporate other videos within this video, so it's not so boring me sitting here just talking. But it's convenient, so since I have a full-time job and other life, I don't really have the time to figure out how to splice stuff, but I have some people that might be able to help me with that. So anyway, happy running, week 2. I'll see you next week. Enjoy your week and sleep well. Bye.